And we live. What's up, everybody? Chuck P. C-Ville's finest, the Quarantined Fiend. Up in this motherfucker. What's going on with y'all, man? Hey, man, I tried to kind of wait a little bit because, man, it's a one outside right now, man. I don't know if y'all can hear it, but she is cussing this motherfucker out. I mean, she cussing this motherfucker out so bad, calling this motherfucker everything but a child of God. What's up, Josh? How you doing, brother? So like I said, I don't know if y'all can hear it. Josh, can you hear anything else but me? And that's the thing, man. These motherfuckers, and then these the same motherfuckers that put a post on Facebook or Instagram or whatever, talk about, oh, I'm a boss, I'm bossing it up. But you shacking up on some woman that's just disrespecting the fuck out of your ass because her name is on the fucking title. Good, Josh. Good. I'm sorry, man. Fuck that shit. It said in the Bible, God will bless a child who has his own, man. Now there's exceptions to this shit. You might have a sick parent or something like that, and you gotta be there. But man, shit. If you ain't dealing with none of that shit, man, God bless a child who has his own, man. Be able to put your own key in your own motherfucking door, man. That way a motherfucker won't be talking to you all crazy and shit like that. Get the fuck out my shit and all that. Man, you got me fucked up, man. I would never go out like that. A lot of these motherfuckers be talking all that shit, but and ain't doing shit. Ain't doing shit. Oh. Off of work at the Tuesday. Good, Josh. Good. That's what I want to hear, man. It's just some good thing. I mean, this woman's still going off out there, man. Still going reading this motherfucker like a book. And the last I checked, when I looked out that motherfucker, he just standing there with the putty face on. He ain't bossing up too much now, is he? Supreme, what's the deal, man? What is the deal, my brother? So that's just something that I just want to tell y'all motherfuckers, man. You say you're a boss, be a boss. You know what I'm saying? Have your own key for your own motherfucking dough where you don't have to hear shit like that, man. I'll be goddamn if a motherfucker talk to me like that, man. Hell no, you got me fucked up. In the stream, that's finally you showed up on the sub. Good. Hand clap to YouTube. Hand clap to YouTube. Mark, what's the deal, man? I just had to drop a gem on some of these people out there, for all these so-called bosses out there. Have your own shit, man. It ain't worth it, bro. I know you like, man, I can stack up this money, man, and live on this motherfucker for a little bit and all that, man. But to be talked to like that, is it worth it? And you claim that you the king and you the boss and all that other shit, man, have your own shit, man. Have your own shit, bro. For real. But like I said, it's exceptions to this shit, man. You know, your people might be sick or whatever, like you're married with kids, you know what I'm saying? You gotta make it work then. you gotta try to make it work then, you know. But if you ain't got none of that shit going on, man, have your own shit. What's on y'all mind, though, man? What's happening with y'all? I keep telling y'all motherfuckers, y'all the one who make the goddamn show, man. I'm just here talking shit, but y'all the one who make the show. Before they had to go to the doctor and thing. What? Well, that's good, man. I mean, they really shouldn't be they really shouldn't be having people out here like that anyway, man, with all this shit going on, man. They really shouldn't be having people out here like that anyway. You know? Yeah, that's right. Show some love to my brother Mark Nall, man. That's my brother right there. We still in it. We still connected. We still got shit coming out for y'all. I keep trying to tell y'all, man, we working over here. I've been working like a motherfucking Hebrew slave, actually. And y'all support that shit I got out now. I know, but a whole world that saw that Errol Spence Jr. interview probably by now. But you ain't seen it the KTFO way though. You haven't seen it the KTFO way. Check it out, man. Support that, man. I just dropped the gym with Bud Crawford. You know, it's in a flashback 4 years ago. You gotta imagine, man. 4 years ago, man, there's been a lot of new fans to boxing within 4 fucking years. I'm pretty sure Bud has had some new fans. Quite the contrary to popular belief. In 4 years, I'm pretty sure he has gained some new fans. And you know, it's a flashback video for them to check out, man. Support that. What's up, DD? The coronavirus is claiming another victim. The XFL, yeah, man. Yeah, man, they shut every goddamn thing down now, man. I was hopeful about the UFC. I said, man, we gonna finally get something, y'all. We finally about to get this UFC shit, and they didn't cancel that now. They didn't cancel it, and that goddamn Dana White is steamed. That motherfucker full of piss and vinegar right about now about that shit. I watched that motherfucking interview, man. That motherfucker kept on trying to get Dana to disclose the location. That motherfucker said, "You want to know where it's at? It's on ESPN." Oh, like motherfucker, I ain't telling your ass shit. What you think I'm gonna tell you where the fuck is at? So all the goddamn media could be there, and this social distancing and shit that y'all been talking about gets automatically thrown out the fucking window. Hell no, you ain't gonna know where the fuck is at. But they pulled the plug on that shit. What's up to my people hopping in, y'all? But it is what it is, man. We got to find a way to get through this shit. I've been binge watching all kinds of shit, man, from the 90s, bro. I keep telling y'all motherfuckers about the 90s, man. The 90s was a great motherfucking decade, man. Dude, I was sitting up. Who the fuck remember motherfucking everyone talking about fucking Final Fantasy remake? Oh yeah, yeah. TJ, what's popping, bro? What's popping, TJ? TJ Sports Nation, what's good, man? Subscribe to TJ Sports Nation too, man. It's all about supporting each other, bro. We all out here trying to get it, man. And I give credit. I give credit. Let me tell you what I do. Let me tell you what I do as being a YouTuber now. You know, you got people that you follow and you subscribe to, and you ain't going to agree with every goddamn thing that motherfucker say, man, including me, for y'all, including me. You know, but versus hating on a motherfucker and leaving a bad comment or even hitting the dislike button, I probably 9 times out of 10, if I don't agree with what the fuck you saying, I probably just won't hit the like button. You know what I'm saying? 9 times out of 10, that's probably what I would do. I wouldn't hit the dislike button and I wouldn't leave a negative comment on that shit because that hurts the fucking channel. You know what I'm saying? But as far as all these YouTubers that's coming on, I would never sit up here and really talk down on them because it take guts, man. It really do take guts. A lot of people, it's a difference between, as my boy Mark Nall say, being a viewer and being a doer. You know what I'm saying? If you can hop on this motherfucking internet and hit that motherfucking record button and express your motherfucking feelings about whatever it is, right, wrong, or indifferent, you got to respect that in itself. You know what I'm saying? So I don't hate on nobody, man. I don't hate on anybody. I might not agree with every motherfucking thing that you say, but I ain't gonna hate. But that's how shit get done here in the Ville, man. You know it's the last of a dying breed in this motherfucker. Last of a dying breed in the Ville, man. Hold on, let's see. Let's see what Mark Naw say. YouTube trying to block shit. That's there women out here giving the men STDs and got the nerve to be wearing masks in there, scared of the coronavirus. You ain't lying, man. You ain't lying, boy. Hey, but like I was saying, like this motherfucker out here, this motherfucker still cussing this man out, man. That's one thing too, man. Women, some women can be relentless, bro. Now you can just sit up here and say that this man ain't shit about 1,005 motherfucking times, man. And you still going to, that's what I'm saying about this coronavirus shit, y'all. Man, listen. What did I say on the last episode? A lot of people don't have peace in their own fucking home, man. And motherfuckers talking this quarantine shit and you got to stay in and all this other shit. Let alone now, we still got these cooler temperatures, at least here in Ohio. Man, wait till the motherfucking summer get to kicking that June and July and August. And you talking about quarantine and stay in the motherfucking house. Man, please, man. They need to hurry up and get this shit taken care of, man. Or that quarantine shit gonna get thrown out the window real motherfucking quick. You feel me, Supreme? Shit. These motherfuckers talking about quarantine. I've been hitting corn out. Supreme said, I've been hitting corners like a motherfucker. Hell yeah, man. These motherfuckers talking all that crazy shit. Man, when June and July get to popping off, y'all motherfuckers better have some answers, goddammit. Y'all motherfuckers better tell what that song say, tell me something good. You better tell me something good, man, around June, July, motherfucker. Because it ain't going to be too much quarantining up in this motherfucker if I don't have the luxury of AC. And I still know a lot of motherfuckers like that. Shit. Who remembers Spike Lee movie Do the Right Thing? It would be a case like that. You goddamn right, DD. You fucking right. Man, any popping in, man, hit that like button for Chuck, man. I'm trying to spit this goddamn real shit to y'all. Y'all in the land of the motherfucking real now. Show some love now. Hit that like button for me. Please don't forget it. That's right. That's right, Josh. Shit. Hey, they talking about giving away the first round, giving out the first round of that stimulus money, I believe Tuesday. Am I right, Josh? Because you're the one who brought it to my attention, I believe it was last week. I think they're going to start giving them out Tuesday. Listen, do what the fuck you got to do, man. Do what the fuck you got to do with that money. You know what I'm saying? And if you in the position already, you know, if you blessed, and you already in the position where you done already did what the fuck you got to do, then shit, God damn it. When you get that money, do what the fuck you want to do. You know what I'm saying? Shit. I damn sure gonna do what the fuck I want to do with mine. I think it's it starts Monday. Okay, Monday. I knew it's early in the week. So hey, anybody who need that, man, who got to catch up on bills, all of those shit, man, it's real life out here, y'all. It's real life out here. Y'all could be looking for that. Now, ain't everybody getting the motherfucker. You know, you gotta be a taxpayer. You know what I'm saying? You got to have that direct deposit shit. You know, you got to have your credentials. You got to have your credentials, you know, and if you got your credentials straight, you done did your taxes and all that other shit, you could be looking for it. You can be looking for it. So do what the fuck y'all got to do, man. Y'all silly in the motherfucker. But yeah, man. Hey, but that's all I'm saying, man. Just be safe out here. So keep the gloves on, keep the mask on. I told this one person at the grocery store, she was fly in the motherfucker too. I mean, fly. Everybody in that bitch damn near masked up and gloved up for her. I told her, I said, look, man, don't think you too cute to throw them motherfucking gloves and that mask on, sweetie. You know what I'm saying? Shit real out here, man. Shit is so real. Oh yeah, hell yeah, I remember that shit, man. Boy, just pay for an abortion. And see, but you see what I mean? You see what I mean, Mark? You gotta do what you gotta do, bro. You gotta do what you gotta do, man. Hold on, man. Wait a minute. Who retracting the messages? Wait a minute. Wow, what the fuck? Anyway, you gotta do what you gotta do, though, man. You said this motherfucker paid for an abortion with the stimulus money. He had to do what he had to do, man. They gonna be doing. Hey, people got. People gonna be getting real hood with this shit, bro. But it's serious, exactly. Supreme, like, goddamn, you know, but it's real out here, man. It's real out here. But do what the fuck you gotta do, man. What the fuck did I want to talk about, man, with y'all, man? See, y'all motherfuckers made me lose my train of thought with that shit. Um, yeah, I want everybody to support what we got coming up soon. Like I said, man, y'all motherfuckers think I'm lying. We working, bro. We working. We still working on after party shows for y'all, man. For this boxing shit, man, dude. I cannot fucking wait until we start getting shit popping back off again, man. Dude. I'm getting so bored up in this motherfucker, man. Y'all just don't know. Y'all just don't know, man. We never witnessed nothing like this. Nothing like this, man. That's what I was saying, man. Stay gloved up, man, and put that mask on wherever the fuck you go. Wherever the fuck you go, man. I was in that grocery store, man. I'm telling you, I'm staying like that, man, for the fucking foreseeable future. This shit has changed life as we know it, y'all. I tell you what, man. Y'all. We were talking about the '90s earlier. Y'all damn sure mentioning a lot of shit from the motherfucking '90s. I tell you that. Shaq Fu. I love that motherfucking game, y'all. Man, I kicked more motherfucking ass than Bruce Lee in that goddamn game, man. I love the '90s, bro. Man, look at the fighters, man, that were all out at the same time in the fucking '90s too, man. Dude, you had a lot of stars. Don't get me wrong, man. Your '70s and the '80s, them motherfuckers, they had their fucking fighters too that was out here doing their thing. But man, dude, the '90s, bro, you had the motherfucking stars out in the '90s, man. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry, y'all. I had a little message there. But yeah, man, Mike Tyson, motherfucking B Hop, motherfucking De La Hoya, Zab Judah, Floyd Mayweather, all these motherfuckers, man, Holyfield, all these motherfuckers was out, man, in the '90s, man, doing their fucking thing, bro. I mean, and we're fucking stars. And we're fucking stars, man. Nothing like it, bro. Yeah, man. uh Due to the movies. I mean, that's another thing too about these goddamn movies, man. They need to quit it with that CGI shit. That CGI shit is fucking up every goddamn thing. Now, don't get me wrong, it's times that you can use that shit, man, and it worked. But back in the '90s, man, we didn't need all that shit, bro. We didn't need all that, man. I remember doing a video eons ago talking about the fucking TV nowadays. You got a goddamn remote control, man, with over 1,000 goddamn motherfucking buttons on that bitch, and you only watching about 5 goddamn channels, man. What the fuck you paying all that money for cable for, dog? Seriously. Back in the day, you had 5 buttons on a remote control. Volume up, volume down, channel up, channel down, and power. All the fuck you needed. And you might need a pair of bunny ears, but that's all the fuck you needed. Back in the '90s, had all the fucking TV that you needed without all that cable shit. George Foreman winning the heavyweight title at 45. You goddamn right, man. You damn right. Foreman, and that's the thing, man. Foreman was cold. Young Foreman with the fro and post Foreman ball. Cold. Around that time, taxi cab confections and real sex would come on after boxing went off. Remember? Hell yeah, man. I remember that shit. Especially that real sex. Hell yeah, man. On HBO after the fight. Hell yeah, I remember that shit, man. Damn, man, dude. Y'all taking me back, man. Y'all taking me back, bro. Lord have mercy. I look at these motherfuckers. Don't take the vaccines or virus vaccination. Yeah. You right about that, Supreme. You got to be real careful with that shit. I got you, Tay. Yeah, I remember. No, Didi, that's how it was though. Right after the motherfucking fight, man, you can bet your ass you'll see that goddamn blonde hair curly chick, that blonde curly hair chick on that real shit. Oh yeah. Oh, you know what I'm thinking about? I'm thinking about Sex in the City. That shit came on too, though. That shit came on too. But yeah, man, I remember that shit though, man. That's when Skinemax. That's back when Skinemax was starting. Remember that shit, y'all, man? Motherfuckers didn't have that porn shit. The motherfuckers would be watching Skinemax at like 2 or 3 in the morning. All the motherfuckers doing is humping. Man, that shit was crazy back in the day, man. Because I remember Tales from the Crypt used to come on late night on HBO. Man, right after that shit, man, you see the skins. Y'all remember when pay-per-view was free? Hell yeah, man. With them hot boxes back in the day. I remember my uncle had one of them goddamn hot boxes in the 90s. Man, I swear my uncle was like Big Tigger, y'all. My uncle was literally like Big Tigger in the basement, in his goddamn 40s, still at home with his mom in the basement. And the thing about this motherfucker, y'all, he truly was like Big Tigger because he would have like the hood in the basement each day of the week. So like Monday, he'll have my partner DJ Goldie in the building. On maybe on Tuesday, I would be the special guest. He'll say, Chuck, come on down in the basement with me. I go on down there, and all he would do was just play rap videos. He'd play rap videos on the TV. And we'll be down there getting fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Just being honest. Just be down there getting fucked up, watching rap videos to the highest capacity. I'm surprised he didn't blow them goddamn speakers out. Grandma upstairs. Remember, we in the basement, grandma upstairs hollering and screaming like, well, y'all turn that goddamn shit down. Y'all turn that shit down. Man, we in that motherfucker getting fucked up. I know I used to get mad as hell because he wasn't showing nothing. Right, exactly, man. That Skinemax shit was some bullshit. Who was that R&B group out the 90s? TJ, you asking like what the best R&B group in the 90s? Chuck, do you remember 3-Way Kissing back in 1998 at MTV Spring Break? Hell yeah, I remember that shit, Josh. Hell yeah. Wait a minute. Be careful about masks. I remember that they could be contaminated with the body. All right. Yeah, man. Yeah. I mean, you right about all that, man. It's just crazy. Yes, sir. I got it. All right. In the 90s, man. Hold on, TJ. Let me think, man. In the 90s, you say you got Drew Hill. Somebody sleeping in my bed. That motherfucker Cisco, man, he was cold though. He was cold. Let me see the 90s. R&B. Man, you had a plethora of them motherfuckers in the 90s. And I don't even know if I could say the men no. Man, you had motherfucking women out here doing their thing on the R&B tip in the 90s, man. Like Escape, them motherfuckers, Jeanne, who else, man? You had a lot of them in the night in Vogue. And I mean, like these are the women groups. See, when I think R&B in the 90s, man, the women was putting it down, bro. Don't get me wrong, man. You had Drew Hill and all the motherfuckers, Next and all the motherfuckers. Remember Drew Down? Remember Drew Down? I think they had the one hit wonder. Yeah, Toto. See, Didi throwing them out there. Yeah, I had just mentioned Next. Toto. Yeah, man. 112. Right. One in the 90s, man. You had them, man. You had them. Oh yeah. Now Josh, there you go. In the 90s, you had Spice Girls. Hey, yeah, Jagged Edge. You want to know what I used to call them motherfuckers? TJ. I hated Jagged. I used to call them motherfuckers Faggot Edge. I hate all them motherfuckers, man. I never really was a big fan of them. 702. That's right. 702 wasn't the Machiavelli, Don Illuminati 7-Day Theory. Yeah, man. But you want to know what though, Supreme? You want to know what I think? I think that motherfucker's best album, in my opinion, to me, I think Pac's best album was Me Against the World, man. I love that fucking album, bro. I love that album, man. From beginning to end, man. I love that shit. Yeah. Spice Girls was running it in that pop music, though, bro, in the 90s. Come on, man. I think everybody knew about the Spice Girls. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Supreme, that Me Against the World, bro. Man, I love that album, man. That Tupacalypse was nice, too. But it was something about that Me Against the World album. I like that way better than the fucking double album, the All Eyes on Me. And you know, it was some bangers on that fucking All Eyes on Me too. That was really like the club album, man. He had nothing but bangers on there for the clubs and all that old shit. He had a lot of shit. But that Me Against the World, man, it was just all levels. He had the bangers, he had the deep shit, he had the inspirational shit. Dude, that album, bar none, was the best to me. Yeah, Supreme, you feel me on that, man. Hell yeah. But man, let's talk about the rap in the 90s, though, man. Dude, what more could you ask for, man? Dude, I'm thinking about motherfuckers like, you know, Tupac, Biggie, Jay-Z, Nas, Wu-Tang, Outkast, 8 Ball, MJG, fucking man, you want to know motherfuckers who was doing their thing back in the 90s, man. Now you mention these motherfuckers now, man, they are afterthought and people will laugh at their ass on the rap tip. Man, dude, I remember when No Limit had came out, bro. Dude, I was, man, let me tell you a little my No Limit soldier story. My No Limit soldier story. Yeah, the East Coast, West Coast shit, yeah. The Far Side deep group, man. Deep group. But I love that motherfucker song. She keeps on passing me by. Hell yeah, Supreme. Let me tell you about my little No Limit soldier story. So I can remember, man, being like 10, 11 years old. My allowances wasn't much. I get about $15, $20 here a week. Went pretty far back in the 90s, bro. Remember how you can get them goddamn little Debbie cakes for 25 motherfucking cents? Man, you can get a meal in the corner store, bro, if you had a goddamn dollar back in the 90s. But anyway, every fucking Tuesday, No Limit would drop an album, bro. No, and I mean no bullshit. People think I'm exaggerating. Like if you get that little pamphlet whenever you bought a No Limit album, it'll let you know when all the next CDs, every Tuesday they had something coming out. So I would get this allowance money, man. That goddamn Arab, man. Shout out to H&B Sound, man. Shout out to H&B Sound, man. My boy Ralph over there, man, in the Leon Harvard Plaza. He'd be like, what the hell do you want now? You just came here. What do you want? I said, man, I want that Mr. Serve on, man. You got that Mr. Serve on. It's supposed to drop. Wait a minute. No motherfucker pulling out a steady model. I said, no, man, that's the wrong one. I got that one last week. That motherfucker pulling out Kane and Ava. No, motherfucker, that was 2 weeks ago. I need Mr. Serve on. Yeah, motherfucker, that. That motherfucker ain't even know what the fuck he had in the store. I had to point out to that motherfucker. That's the one I'm talking about, motherfucker. Every fucking week, man. It was like that every Tuesday, bro. I had a No Limit album, bro. And that was back then. I didn't even, you got to think about it. What I said I was getting 15, 20. I wasn't trying to spend all of that shit. I didn't get the CD. You know, the CD was $13. I was going around with that goddamn cassette tape for $9.99, man. $9.99 cassette tape every motherfucking week. Hell yeah, man. Pack of trading cards for under $1. You goddamn right, Josh, man. Shit was, bro. Shit was, it was just so much better back then, man. So much better. I remember those days though, man. And then fucking Cash Money came out, man, and just blew No Limit out the water. Too bad, so sad. What else, man? I'm trying to think, man. Look at the and dude, look at the fucking shows that we. Oh man, dude, and who remember the goddamn movies we had, man? Dude, just think about that, man. Now, Josh, just listen to the culture, bro. Listen to the culture. Remember back in the '90s, bro? We had Menace to Society. What else we had? We had Juice. We had New Jack. Do the Right Thing. Did he mention? That's what you just reminded me of that. Sugar Hill, Dead Presidents, Poetic Justice. Man, bro, what the fuck happened, man? What the fuck happened? Even on the movie tip, bro, like, shit just ain't the fucking same. Yeah, man, dude, you could clean up like a motherfucker, man. Uh, Horror movies of the '90s. They did, man. They ran out of ideas, Supreme. You ain't lying, bro. Class act, man. Class act. Hell yeah. Work that body. Work that body. Man, I love that shit. Remember Hillary in the car? Let's make bacon. Duncan motherfucking Penderhughes. Man, I love that fucking movie, man. Hell yeah. Yeah, Married with Children, man. Gotta have that Al Bundy in there. Love and marriage. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Hillary had me dying on that part, man. Damn, man. I love that shit, bro. Mm. Yeah, Tay, we just talking about how good it was, man. How good it was back in the '90s, bro. House Party, you goddamn right. Remember that part, Red House Party? When they got that one motherfucker so goddamn drunk that had the gray suit on. Damn, I forgot that motherfucking name, man. That motherfucker was so drunk at the party, he passed out, and they had to grab that motherfucker and walk his drunk ass home. That motherfucker was walking down the street talking, I see the light, I see the light. Man, I love that motherfucking movie, man. Y'all gonna make me watch House Party again when I get done with this motherfucker, man. I could watch that motherfucking movie 1,005 motherfucking times if I haven't already. Man, dude, cartoons wasn't a thing back in the '90s, bro. Like on a Saturday morning, bro, 8 in the motherfucking morning, you had your lineup, dude, from 8 in the morning all the way to 12 noon, bro. 8 in the morning to 12 noon. When I was coming up as a kid, bro, that's what it was. You watched the shit from 8 to 12 noon, then you took your ass outside. You took your ass outside. And then when you came back in, you played fucking video games all fucking night. That was the Saturday. Harlem Nights, man, classic fucking movie, bro. Classic movie. Man, my girl was looking good than a motherfucker in that movie too. Jasmine Guy. Oh, wee. Man, I had me a motherfucker. I had the biggest crush on Jasmine Guy, bro. Saved by the Bell, California Dreaming. Saved by the Bell is probably my favorite white sitcom of the '90s, bro. By far. The crush I had on Tiffany Amber Thiessen, you wouldn't believe. Right, Supreme. Oh yeah, NBA Inside Stuff, man. Oh man, I used to love that show coming up as a kid, bro. every Saturday morning, man. NBA Inside stuff, man. Hell yeah. My old man loved that show too, bro. That's what he'd be doing, man. He'd be in the kitchen, man, cooking up some shit, man, watching that. And then I can remember, I think that had the same time slot though. I think because I would watch that sometimes, but I think that was on the same time slot as American Gladiators back in the day. And I loved that goddamn show. I wasn't missing no motherfucking American Gladiators. I didn't miss one show of that, not one episode, man. And like if they repeated, because that's one thing about American Gladiators, they would repeat like a motherfucker. Then I would watch that NBA Inside stuff. Edgar, my brother from another mother. What's happening, man? We just talking about the 90s, man. You know ain't shit going on in boxing, bro. Ain't a goddamn thing going on. Oh, man, but ain't that deep. Hey, man, y'all heard about Mayweather's daughter, though, man? Y'all heard about Floyd Mayweather's daughter? Man, they said that goddamn girl could be facing 99 motherfucking years in prison, man, for stabbing that one girl, man. I think they said she stabbed, what's this boy name? This rapping man, Young, NBA. What's this boy? See, that's another thing too, man. This rap shit got thrown out the door, bro. I want to say like after the early 2000s. Well, no, I want to say like 2008, 2009. I kind of started fading away. Man, you can't even understand what the fuck these motherfuckers saying. Them beats be cold though. Them beats be cold in the motherfucker. But now, man, you went from motherfucker spitting like Wu-Tang to a you know what I'm saying? It's like, man, what the fuck are you even saying? You know what I'm saying? The beat cold, but what the fuck are you talking about? NBA young boy. That's right, NBA young boy. So he had his baby mom up in that motherfucker. And Floyd Mayweather daughter came up in there and it went down, man. From what I heard, I heard the baby mama had pulled her hair or some shit, and then the fight had ended up getting into the kitchen, and she grabbed a knife and stabbed her ass in the arm twice. So, man, this is man, what a nightmare you're Floyd having, man. Jesus Christ. She might have been pregnant. That word might only. Yeah, man. Oh my God. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. She pregnant. But see, that's what I was trying to see. Where did she stab her at? Because if she would have stabbed her like anywhere on the torso or like around the stomach or whatever, dude, that would have. But I think they said she stabbed her on the arm though. Oh man, dude, yeah, the animes, bro. The anime, man. I'm gonna tell y'all an anime story too, man. I'm gonna tell y'all an anime story, bro. So when I was coming up as a kid, I mean, you know, I think the very first anime that was exposed to me was probably fucking Sailor Moon, bro. I ain't bullshitting. I think that was the very first one back in the 90s that I was exposed. So I had to get up early in the morning before school. And that was the very first anime that I saw. Now Ronin was out back then too, but Sailor Moon, bro, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. I was a goddamn Sailor Moon mark, bro. I remember watching that shit. And now here's a story though. So back in the 90s, you know, I was a real huge fan of wrestling too. Back in that Attitude Era, Stone Cold Steve Austin and all of them. But my favorite wrestler was Shawn Michaels, all right? So I had this DVD collection. Dude, I had a lot of Shawn shit from back in the day. And on the DVD, I had labeled it SM. You know what I'm saying? The initials SM. So, you know, some people would come over to my place. You know what I'm saying? This is before we had all this internet shit where you could just stream a movie or whatever. So you had the DVD. So they'd come over, man, look through the DVD collection, man, see what we could pop in and check out. So they'll see the initials SM on the DVD. So they like, oh yeah, man, Chuck with all this Shawn Michaels shit. They knew that was my favorite cat. Nah, motherfucker. Yeah, they got the same initials, but that wasn't no Shawn Michaels shit. That was definitely that goddamn Sailor Moon. But yeah, man, I used to love it, man. Especially the first couple of seasons. I kind of got away from it after like the second or third, because that was the first anime I was exposed to, man. I loved that goddamn cartoon when I was a kid, bro. TJ Sports, his was the Undertaker. Yeah, man. Yeah, that goddamn Undertaker. Yeah, boy. How can the motherfucker play dead for almost 30 goddamn years and get it over, man? That's something special in itself. When I was younger, I worked valet and they would make me take service, and I met Shawn Michaels. Edgar, wait a minute, you in Texas, right? Yeah, right. I think he's from San Antonio. So yeah, I could definitely see that, man. Well, wait a minute. When you was young, how long ago was this, Edgar? How long ago was this when you did that? Stone O was here. Yeah, Stone. Yeah. Minus Taker as well. Yeah. Well. Tay. You mentioned Kane. Now I got another story to tell y'all. Y'all gonna trip off of this. And Mr. Cleveland, he probably lurking. You know that motherfucker be lurking, man. Y'all hit the like button too, man. Hit the like button for me, y'all. He lurking. Y'all know he come out of nowhere. So I remember the first motherfucking day I met Carl Cleveland back in 7th grade, bro. Let me tell you this. Everybody was talking about their favorite wrestler. That was the topic of discussion. Sean had left at this time. This is in 98. This is after Mania 14. So they asked me, they said, so they came around to me. It's like, so who your favorite? At that time, it was Kane, man. But it was a reason why it was Kane. See, now y'all know me. Y'all know I love horror movies, right? Y'all motherfuckers know I always talk about horror shit. So when you mix that with wrestling, I thought Kane was tailor-made for me. I thought that motherfucker was tailor-made for me, man. Y'all motherfuckers just don't know, bro. And let me tell you, the way that motherfucker looked back then in 1997, man, that motherfucker would have beat the fuck out of Kane Hodder, and the motherfucker who played Jason, and the motherfucker who played Michael Myers. That motherfucker Kane back in 1997, that motherfucker looked scarier than the motherfucker. Bret Hart, yeah, man. Mark, yeah, Bret Hart. But you know, by Sean being my favorite, I kind of hated that motherfucker a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you got to show love to Bret. Yeah, you TJ said when Kane debuted, that shit was dope. It was, man. That big ass motherfucker walked down that goddamn aisle and ripped that goddamn door off the motherfucker. I said, oh my God, who the fuck is this motherfucker right here? I said, man, fuck the Undertaker now. Shit. What's up, A-Rod? Man, we just talking about the night. We talking about everything for the night. Now we done moved to wrestling. Now we done moved to that, man. But yeah, dude, Kane was tailor-made for me. I said, dude, I had just finished watching a Hellraiser movie. You know what I'm saying? Then you switch on to fucking wrestling and you see goddamn Kane choke slamming motherfuckers here, there, and there he goddamn where, and throwing fireballs at motherfuckers. Remember when he set that goddamn cameraman on fire, man? I said, goddamn, this is the one, y'all. I said, this motherfucker gonna kill Taker at Mania. Man, I was going with Kane like a motherfucker to win that goddamn match, man. But he kept on losing, man. That's what kind of fucked it up with Kane for me, man. They never really put him over Taker. Every time he went up against Taker in a big match, he lost. He had his moments here and there that people don't really remember when he beat him. But like the main stage, Taker kept on going over, man. Man, you ain't lying, Tay. That motherfucker was like a monster in 97. But you know what, though, man? That wasn't even him at his peak, though. Look at Kane in 2001. Look at Kane in 2001, man. You thought that motherfucker was big like that in 97 when he debuted. Dude, he was even bigger than that. A lot of people don't talk about it. He was huge in 2001. Royal Rumble 1998. Yeah, man. Yeah, dude. Yeah. That goddamn match. That was the beginning of the end for Sean. That was the beginning of the end for Sean, that match. Yeah, they had Kane back for some reason. Goldberg was killing the night. Yeah, dude. Yeah, yeah, man. They kept holding him back. TJ, I don't know why, man. Whenever he had the big match, he would lose. But you ain't lying. That goddamn Goldberg, bro. What kind of record that motherfucker had? What that motherfucker was like 150, you know? That motherfucker was spearing the shit. I said that motherfucker gonna kill somebody with that goddamn spear one of these days. Time he did won a heavyweight championship, then beat Taker 3 straight pay-per-views. Yeah. Now here's the thing. Now Tay, he had that goddamn mask off then, didn't he? See, I didn't fuck with him when he took the mask off. I was done with his ass then. Then they had the nerve to have that big red retarded motherfucker having sexual feelings. Remember when they had him dating Tori, and then they had that big retarded motherfucker dating China. Then all of a sudden he's a genius now, and now he in the what the corporates. Well, no. He was still retarded in the corporation. But the what was the shit that Stephanie and them had? What was the name of that corny ass regime that they had? When Kane was a fucking genius? Kane Goldberg versus Hogan. The fucking Authority. That's right. The fucking Authority. Yeah, that motherfucker was a genius, Jen. You know what I'm saying? They fucked Kane all up, bro. And that mother, he was supposed to be retarded. And then how the motherfucker got all the sense in the world, and now he the fucking mayor of Tennessee. Dude, you look at Kane from 97 to now, you're like, man, what went wrong? Why the fuck did they write him like that? I knew that goddamn Mr. Cleveland himself in here lurking. Goldberg, the Authority. I was a kid scared seeing the Undertaker crucify Stephanie. Yeah, man. Oh wait, that was the Undertaker. Oops, yeah. Vince in 1999 was a face until he revealed that he was a higher power. It was me, Austin. Yeah, man. I loved all that shit, man. Yeah, man. I remember that shit. Remember Edgar when he had that goddamn girl in the back of the car and she was rolling. They thought they had got away. That motherfucker Undertaker looked back and said, "Where to, Stephanie?" dude, man, y'all motherfuckers got it. A lot of people talk shit on Vince Russo. Yeah, there you go. You got to finish it off. Oh, son of a bitch. Exactly. That goddamn JR, man. It was me, Austin. Oh, son of a bitch. Man, big shout out to JR, man. I remember the NWO wrecking the entire locker room. Hell yeah, man. Oh yeah, the NWO. That's another thing too. Let's talk about that goddamn Hulk Hogan for real quick. So y'all want to talk about wrestling, but y'all don't want to talk. Let's talk about the man who ran it though. No, we know he hate black people. We know he hate black people. You know that's pretty evident. But nonetheless, that motherfucker he ran in the 90s when he came. Think about this, man. Who would have thought that happy-go-lucky motherfucker when he was rocking that red and yellow shit? Whoever would, because I didn't fuck with him then. I thought he was corny then. But when that motherfucker turned heel and became a bad guy and was in that NWO shit, dude, I thought Hogan was one of the coolest motherfuckers ever then, man. Man, bro, I never thought I could like that motherfucker the way I liked that motherfucker when he went to the NWO, man. I ain't bullshitting y'all, bro. That motherfucker became cool to me then. His old ass was cool to me when he was in that NWO shit, when it first started. You know what I'm saying? After a while, y'all know it got oversaturated. They started adding, they had about 100 motherfuckers in the NWO when it was all said and done. They fucked it all up. Best wrestling faction, NWO the original. Yeah, you got to put it up there. You know what, man? But see, I'm a Sean fan, so I'm a little biased. But I like the original DX though, bro. Not that fucking one that Hunter created after Sean. I like the original one when it was Sean, when Hunter knew his place as a peon. I liked him there. And then remember when they had China and Ravishing Rick Rude was even with him back then. Eat your vitamins to smoking and listening to. Yeah, exactly. Hey, Mr. Cleveland, say your prayers and eat your vitamins to smoking and listening to Jimi Hendrix. You ain't lying, man. Hogan did a complete 180, bro. He did a 180. I never thought he could pull that shit off. Yeah. How in the hell did a leg drop finish? You ain't lying, man. That was the only thing about the 90s, man. Hey, Mark, motherfuckers was getting beat with body slams. Oh, here it comes. Here it comes. It's the body slam. 1, 2, 3. I'm like, I know this nigga. I know this motherfucker about to kick out, right? I know this motherfucker about to kick out. Motherfucker, no. Remember Jake the Snake with that goddamn DDT. The end. Now you got motherfucker. You did. Hey. Oh my God. Oh my God. We talk about Shawn Michaels with that super kick. How many goddamn super kicks are they doing now? And these motherfuckers kicking out. These motherfuckers kicking out of that goddamn super kick like a motherfucker. But an old ass Sean could go on that motherfucker and do it one time, and you get the 3 count. They be killing me with them super kicks. They super kicking. They having super kick parties every goddamn week now. That fucking move don't mean shit. Back to work. I love this live. Take my mind off the times, everyone. Be safe. Hey, Edgar, I know, man. Damn, that's right. Edgar be checking in every motherfucking time from the job spot. That's loyalty, man. But he know we get it popping in this bitch, though. Hey, man, we love you too, bro. Much love to you, man. Get that money, man. And be safe, bro. You know I'ma always tell you that, bro. Be safe and see you next week. You ain't lying. Them shitty ass moves. Them shitty ass motherfucking moves that they was using back then, man, but they was getting the win. Man, oh man. But see, now I'm gonna be honest with you, and Josh, I know you hear. I hate wrestling now. I do, man. I hate it. I don't want to. I hate this new shit is beyond me. You know what I'm saying? I'm cool on that shit now, man. You know, I'm just not in the mood to be looking at people fake fighting anymore. You know, I don't like fake fights, man. I want that real shit in my life, man. I want to see motherfuckers get knocked the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? For real. You know what I'm saying? That's why I want to cover boxing, man. We need to hurry up and get this boxing shit back. Yeah, that shit terrible. TJ, I might get flack for this, man. But dude, I don't think they catering to us anymore. I think they are catering to little kids. I think they are catering to I'm not going to use the R word, but I think they catering to also special needs kids, man. I think they catering to special needs kids. I think they catering to kids, period. I don't really think if you look at what they do and you look at the little storylines that they with the little lack thereof, whatever they try to put out there and present, anybody with a right fucking mind, bro, it doesn't make sense to. It doesn't make sense what the fuck they doing. But to a little kid or a kid with special needs, they just want to see anything. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel like they catering to me anymore. I don't know if I'm the demographic that they trying to target now. That's just my opinion. That's just my opinion, man. You know, people still want to watch it for what it is or whatever, but I truly don't think that I'm part of the demographic that they're trying to cater to. And goddamn it, I know when I ain't invited to a party. Shit, I won't come to that motherfucker. Y'all can have it. Y'all do y'all thing. They doing shows with empty area. The shit is awful. I mean, yeah, but you want to know something? No, that goddamn Vinnie Mac, he ain't taking no for an answer, man. Dana White had to bow down. But that goddamn Vinnie Mac didn't. Shit. And on top of that, Vinnie Mac told y'all motherfuckers where he was at. It ain't like Dana White was trying to hide the location he was at. Vinnie Mac said, motherfucker, we in the performance center in Florida. We putting on these goddamn shows and y'all ain't stopping shit. You know, that goddamn Vinnie Mac, bro, he a bad motherfucker. He's a ruthless motherfucker. He don't give a fuck about nobody but Vinnie Mac. But goddamn it, he delivered. I mean, like whenever he want to do something, he gonna do it, bro. It don't. The government ain't even stopping this motherfucker. I took my hat to Vinnie Mac on that shit. Ain't nothing stopping that motherfucker. Ain't the virus for the empty arena. Yep, especially since the XFL basically canceled. Yeah, it's all about the money, man. You ain't lying. That motherfucker talk about we need to entertain and all that other shit. There is no sick. I heard through the grapevine because I don't watch none of this shit. But I heard that motherfucker Roman Reigns said, "Fuck you, motherfucker. I'm not going to that shit. I won't be in the ring doing none of that shit. You got me fucked up, buddy." I heard he gave him a big fuck you. And big shout out to that motherfucker. I remember I wasn't a fan of him, but big shout out to him for that. But yeah, I just don't like wrestling anymore, bro. I just don't, man. I just don't think they're catering to me. You know, if you go back and look at that shit from the 90s and you look at it now, it's like no. No. I'm good. But for the people who still enjoy it, for what it is, and y'all know what it is, then enjoy it, man. Then enjoy it. I hate it now. You know, I hate it. I don't want nothing to do with wrestling ever. And see, that's the thing. Josh still appreciate the art of it. Josh still appreciate the art of it, man. And a lot of people do. Me, I don't get off on watching people doing fake fighting anymore, man. I just don't, bro. Especially going back down a memory lane, man, talking about the 90s and how it was back then. I loved it back then, though. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I loved it back then, but no. Ronda Rousey was like, F the ungrateful wrestling fan. Yeah. But see, that's what fucked it up, though, Tay. The fans really fucked it up, bro. The fans really fucked it up, man. I'm not even gonna lie. And it's not even to just wrestling, even to boxing. Even to boxing. The fans have fucked all this shit up, man. Dude, you get more than 2 losses here in the States in boxing, you a goddamn bum. You a fucking bum here in the States. You know what I'm saying? Now, back over, like I say, in the UK, man, dude, you would think Derek Chisora has every goddamn title you can win in the heavyweight division. You listen to how them motherfuckers chant that goddamn boy name with 9 goddamn losses now. 9. Not 1, not 2, 9 motherfucking losses. And you would think that motherfucker got every goddamn belt you can attain in every. Them motherfuckers go ziggity boo over Dale Boy in the UK. But it's the fans, bro. But you see what I'm saying, TJ? The whole perception of boxing is just totally different here in the States. Man, you couldn't pay a motherfucker here in the States to put Derek Chisora on a goddamn pay-per-view with 9 motherfucking losses. They'll look at your motherfucking ass like you crazy, man. How many losses this motherfucker got? Man, dude, they'll think you going crazy, man. Talk about putting this motherfucker on paper. Derek Chisora is on pay-per-view in the UK. Pay-per-view, bro. They ain't just showing this motherfucker. He on pay-per-view with 9 motherfucking losses. The perception different, man. You know I ain't lying, TJ. Man, you come to go to the motherfucker talk about, yeah, let's put Deontay Wilder against Derek Chisora and a pay-per-view. You gonna pay $80. Go to Box Rec. Losses 9. This motherfucker done lost his goddamn mind. Shit, ain't no motherfucking way. Ain't no motherfucking way, man. Shit. But the whole perception is different, though. Man, y'all motherfuckers about to have me. Look at how quick that goddamn hour then went by, man. God damn. But you know what? Fuck that. We going overtime, man. We going overtime in this bitch. I'm feeling this shit. The whole perception has changed, man. My pay-per-views were affordable back then. Even the pay-per-views. The pay-per-views back then were affordable. Because I think the highest you paid for a boxing pay-per-view back then, what was it, like $60? I mean, back then, the highest. I think wasn't the highest like 60? Wrestling results on newspapers. You goddamn right. Hey man, remember the hotline, y'all? Remember that 1-800 hotline? Man, dude. Or was it 1-900 here? No, I think it was 1-800. I think it was a 1-800 number. Yeah, man. And you got the little spoilers and shit every week. I think every Friday they would give you like the spoilers and shit. But I remember every Friday it was a certain time. You called that 1-800 number, man. You got the spoilers for the week. Man, y'all taking me back like a motherfucker now, man. God damn. Right, I knew one of them had a 9. It was a 1-900 number. Yeah, I mean, I love that shit, man. There you go, Mr. Cleveland. The plain dealer quick line was the free version. Exactly. Yep. Yeah, Mr. Cleveland. See, we was coming up doing the shit together. We was coming up doing it together. $1.99 for the first minute, 99¢ every other minute. Hey man, remember when they had Carl Winslow from Family Matters doing the 1-800? No, what was it? 10-3-2-1 commercials. Remember that? Yeah, it wasn't the 1-800. It was the 10-3-2-1 commercials. They remember they switched it to 10-10-3-2-1, then 10-10-10-3-2-1. They got Del Carl Winslow and that motherfucker doing them commercials. Man, I just remember all that shit, man. Man, motherfuckers don't even know what a payphone is now, bro. Remember the goddamn payphone? Shit. Motherfuckers don't even know what the fuck that is, man. You pull out a VHS tape nowadays, these goddamn kids will look at you like, what the fuck is that in your hand, man? WCW highlights showed in WWE's Mortal Kombat Conquest in the Crow. Yeah. Josh, remember that 10-10-3-2-1 shit? Man, dude, I remember even to the nighttime drama in the 90s. Dude, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Y'all want to know a show I used to love at nighttime in the 90s? I used to love that goddamn Beverly Hills 90210, man. That's a guilty pleasure in my mind. Dude, I used to love motherfucking Tiffany Amber Thiessen, bro. I stalked that goddamn girl. And when she left Saved by the Bell and became a hoe on 90210, that's all she wrote, bro. Hell yeah, man. Dude, when she left, hey, yes. Tales from the Crypt. Dude, I was binge watching that shit. Dude, let me tell you where they fucked up at, TJ. The 7th season. Dude, do you remember how shitty that goddamn 7th season was, man? But you know what happened? They moved the studio to the UK. No disrespect to the UK. Anybody out there watching from the UK, I got love. You know, I got love for y'all. But y'all sense of humor is a little dry. It's a little dry. You know, we really couldn't resonate with a lot of that shit that y'all was talking over there. The Crypt Keeper got all watered down. The Crypt Keeper sounded all corny and shit. They moved the studio, man. A lot of people don't know that. Look at the 7th season. All the shows were in the UK. Like the building, everything was UK in the 7th season. But Oh my God, that first season of Tales from the man, dude. I could look at the first season over and over again, man. It was one episode on that motherfucker, man. I had another crush. I know y'all like, goddamn, this goddamn Chuck P had a crush on a lot of them goddamn white women as a kid. Man, I used to love Demi Moore. Demi Moore, that was on the movie Ghost. She was on an episode of Tales from the Crypt, man. Who remember that one, man? When that fat, it was this fat, gross, sloppy motherfucker, man, that had came to the bar. And she was a bartender there. Well, no, she was a waitress, I believe. She was a server. She was a server. So she was like, "Oh my God, I got to deal with this motherfucker right here." And the bartender told her, like, "Yeah, he's a regular. That motherfucker spend a hell of a lot of money. You better make sure that motherfucker, hey, listen, make sure he well taken care of in this bitch." Man, so she go over there and everything, man. The motherfucker get to flirting with her and everything, man. And remember how she went to the fortune teller and the fortune teller had told her that she would come across a motherfucker with a lot of goddamn money? Man, she came across that motherfucker, tried to milk that motherfucker dry. But it's Tales from the Crypt. You already know how it ended. You know what I'm saying? I said, damn, motherfucker did my girl Demi Moore like that. Chuck, you bringing me back, fam. Yeah, man. Saved by the Bell, the 90210. Hell yeah, man. Yeah, dude. Oh my God, man. I love that goddamn Tales from the Crypt, TJ. That was my shit, boy. That goddamn Crypt Keeper, boy. And the movies wasn't bad either, man. Demon Knight, if you haven't checked that out, that came out in 95 with Jada Pickett was in that bitch. I didn't really care too much for Bordello of Blood, though. I didn't really care too much for that. But that Demon Knight was nice. So I say, man, I just don't talk boxing, man. I talk about a little bit of everything on Realville, man, especially when it comes to the 90s, man. Ain't shit the same in the 90s. Dude, I remember I was watching a live stream. Check this out. Y'all gonna feel me on this shit, too. I was watching a live stream, man. These were some little younger kids, man, in their early 20s. They was talking about pizza and how good pizza is now and shit. I said, man, let me tell y'all something, man. Y'all motherfuckers, because they was clowning the fuck out of Pizza Hut and Domino's, bro. They were burying the fuck out of them, man. To a person who lived through the 90s, I had to step up, man. I had to step up. I couldn't take it anymore. I had to step up, man. I grabbed the keyboard, my little virtual keyboard, and I got to type. Y'all motherfuckers don't listen. In the 90s, if you wasn't eating Domino's or Pizza Hut, you wasn't eating shit. Dude, Domino's, Pizza Hut, and little we call it Little Caesars, but Little Caesars, they were the shit back in the 90s, man. Dude, remember how the cheese used to hang off that goddamn pizza back in the day? Man, the cheese ain't hanging off shit now. They even using different cheese now on the pizza, bro. The cheese don't hang no more. Remember how the cheese used to hang? You think about it. When the last time you ever had some pieces of shit like that, unless you made it your goddamn self? These goddamn chain restaurants don't have that pizza like that no more. Tales from the Hood, good movie. Hell yeah, man. Tales from the Hood. The 90s, baby. The 90s. Talk about cheese stretch. You ain't lying, man. Dude, you don't see that anymore, Josh. Yeah, Tales from the Hood, man. That motherfucker say, you want the shit? You want the shit, huh? Ooh, I got the shit. Motherfucker, give us the shit, man. Oh, the shit. Man, that's another motherfucking movie I might have to go back and watch too, man. Man, that goddamn, hey man, the white man, remember the white man that was trying to kill the little black dummies and shit? That motherfucker said, I'm gonna kill you little fucking nigglets. I'm gonna blow off your nigger balls. Dude, I love that goddamn movie, man. Damn, y'all taking me back. That new Tales from the Hood was awful, wasn't it, Didi? That part 2 was terrible, man. That part 2 was terrible. That's right. He said, I'm the what that motherfucker say? I ain't no goddamn mortician. Welcome to hell, motherfuckers. TJ, that bitch rolling. That's how it was when the motherfucker said, motherfucker, quit talking all that goddamn, all that nothing, man. Give us the motherfucking shit. Ha! The shit. Oh my God, man. I love that fucking movie, man. Like, hey, who remember Crazy K? Dude, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. When I was a kid, that motherfucking story on Tales from the Hood scared the shit out of me, dude. That Crazy K story. Remember when they had that motherfucker abducted down in that thing and he was strapped up in the chair and he kept on spinning in that motherfucker, man? And they was showing all that shit from back in the day, how the KKK was fucking up the black people. Then it showed how it escalated to black people was killing each other and everything like that. But that goddamn soundtrack they had on that motherfucker was a motherfucker. I was bobbing my head to that soundtrack. But that shit had me lightweight shook looking at that Crazy K shit, man. I ain't bullshitting y'all. That Crazy K story, it lightweight fucked me up. It ain't had to do Hakeem like that. Hakeem was always getting fucked up, wasn't he? Oh, shit. Damn, man. Yeah, that Crazy K. What was the other story on that motherfucker? The first one kind of had, well, the first one, just because, remember when the dirty cops had fucked up the one black cop and he came back and got them motherfuckers? That shit lightweight got me. The funny one to me was the white man trying to kill that goddamn little black doll, man. That dude, that was the comic relief one. Remember the other one with the little boy when he was drawing, who was in that David Allen Greer? Remember that when y'all, the little boy was drawing the monsters and shit, and David Allen Greer was the fucking monster? Dude, that was one, it really wasn't all that scary, but that one kept me intrigued too. Dude, I remember that goddamn Tales from the Hood, bro. Oh my God, from beginning to end. Josh, if you haven't checked that out, man, watch the original Tales from the Hood, bro. You talk about a classic. That shit on YouTube too. You can find that motherfucker right on YouTube. I appreciate y'all, man, for coming in, man, and dropping the likes, man. Let's just go back in time, man. Let's go back in time when everything was fucking fine, man. Hey, Mr. Cleveland, I was telling them, man, back in the day, if you had one motherfucking dollar in your pocket, bro, if you had $1 in your pocket, bro, and you went to the corner store, bro, you was straight. Remember they had the 25-cent bag of chips. You can get you a little Debbie for 25 cents. You remember the little juicies? The little juicies, man, where you had to take the fucking straw and pop that motherfucking top, had the little foil around it. 25 motherfucking cent, man. Then you had it wasn't the damn sure wasn't the healthiest. But goddamn, it was a meal, man, for a goddamn dollar back in the 90s, boy. But hey, remember the gas prices. But you know something, though, man? Don't y'all motherfuckers think is, man, do y'all see how cheap gas is now? Here in Cleveland, bro, you can get a gallon of gas, man, for like $1.40. I never thought I would see them prices again, man. 2 bags of chips, a pop, and a little. There you go, bro. One motherfucking dollar, man. Now you can't hardly buy shit for one goddamn dollar now. 154 there. You in Tennessee, right? Yeah. Yeah, man, dude, gas and got so fucking cheap now. I ain't complaining. I just never thought I would see them motherfucking prices again. What about the penny candy? Hell yeah, we had penny candy, man. Mary Jane. Hey, yeah, man. I used to fuck with the Mary Janes back in the day. Yeah, man, dude. I never thought I would see them fucking prices again, man. Ever. Especially, I remember 10 years ago. Remember how we was getting up to almost $4 a gallon? We was getting up to almost fucking $4 a gallon like 10 years ago. Man, I love how I could come on this motherfucker, man, and just talk all this shit with y'all. Do y'all see how quick time is going by, man? Man, I'm in overtime, 15 minutes into fucking overtime, bro. We rocking, man. But I gotta get off of this motherfucking Nato. I gotta get off of this motherfucker, man. But I had to, man, dude, hey, bro, a hell of a stream, man. A hell of a motherfucking stream, man. Anybody want to come in, man, and y'all want to go back? Remember that shit, man, back in the 90s, man? What we gonna do right now? We gonna go back. We gonna go way back. Damn, man, and we ain't even really talk about everything either, man. That was just the fucking, we might have to do a part 2 to this motherfucker. We might have to do a part 2. It was just too much shit to even talk about. We didn't get into the video game. We didn't get, dude, it was a lot of shit. Like GoldenEye, bro. Dude, that game right there, man, was probably the most innovative motherfucking game that came out in the 90s, bro. GoldenEye, dude, GoldenEye, that game right there. I remember, man, this is another story I'm going to tell y'all. For my birthday, my father, he had came up to me. He said, now you got 2 choices. You can either get a regular PlayStation or you can get a Nintendo 64. And one thing about me, y'all, I'm loyal. One game stopped me from getting a PlayStation. GoldenEye. Bro, if GoldenEye would have never came out, I probably wouldn't be playing Xbox now. Because I'm loyal. Once I stick with something, I'm with it all the way through. I would have been a PS fanboy if it wasn't for GoldenEye. I always go down to the root. The root. GoldenEye is the reason why I'm not a PlayStation fanboy, man. I had to get that motherfucker because it was only a Nintendo 64 exclusive. I told my old man, I said, give me that GoldenEye and Mortal Kombat trilogy. Those was my first 2 games on 64. Yep. Dude, that GoldenEye, that first person shit, man. Dude, that changed everything. I remember, man, the whole hood, bro. We'll be at my grandma's house, man, upstairs, bro. I never seen a little room like that filled with so many motherfuckers. So many hard legs trying to play motherfucking GoldenEye, y'all. But dude, I remember those days, man. Dude, my motherfucking cousin could never pronounce the motherfucking name right. And we didn't watch the movie, I don't know how many fucking times to go along with playing the game. He like, man, y'all better give me my boy Trevelyan. I'm like, Trevelyan? 006? Alec Trevelyan? Man, you know what the fuck I mean, man. Give me Trevelyan. Man, dude, we used to play that motherfucking game from dusk to motherfucking dawn, y'all. GoldenEye, bro. James Bond, man. Hell yeah, man. But yeah, man, anybody checking this out, archive, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. It's what we do here in the Ville, man. This is what we do here. We talk about anything, we get anything popping in this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So hit the subscribe button. Check out the gems I left. You know, I left the Errol Spence Jr. Video. Everybody has checked out this video, you know what I'm saying, by now, but I don't know if you checked it out the Ville way. You know what I'm saying? You know, I put the beats in the background. I add extra images, add little extra elements to it. So if you haven't checked out that EJ video, especially for the first time, you might want to check it out here in the Ville. I dropped a gem for Terrence Bud Crawford from 4 years ago, talking to the troubled youth in Nebraska. I thought that was a good video, man, to put out there, man, for the new Bud fans that's out now. But, you know, that was 4 years ago. You know what I'm saying? So anybody who hasn't checked that out, man, make sure y'all check that out, man. We still working, you know, still got a new show coming out in June. Still got KTFO info, the last round coming out May 8th. You know, so we working, man. It's working. And big shout out to all y'all, man. Much love to everybody in the chat, man. Y'all my family, man. Y'all know how we do it, man. Every week, man. Every week at 7 o'clock Eastern time, even for the people checking this out archive. If you want to be a part of this, every motherfucking Saturday night, 7 o'clock Eastern time, it goes down in the Ville, man. And I hope to see y'all there, man. I'm signing off. Chuck P. C-Ville's finest. But to you haters, call me your highness. I'm out of here, man. I'll catch y'all next week.